Hey man, let me ask you something. Have you ever found yourself bending over backwards trying to impress a girl? Saying the right things, wearing the right clothes, maybe even pretending to like things you don't really care about. We've all been there. You put in all this effort, and what happens? Sometimes it works, but a lot of the time, it just falls flat. It feels draining, right? Like you're running a race you can't win. Well, what if I told you the biggest mistake you're making is trying to impress her in the first place? The real secret, the game changer, is to stop trying to impress her and start impressing yourself. Think about it. When you're constantly seeking someone else's approval, you're essentially telling them that their opinion of you is more important than your own. You're handing over your power. Women, especially confident and high-value women, can sense this from a mile away. They're not looking for a follower. They're attracted to a leader of his own life. This isn't about being arrogant or aloof. It's about having a strong internal compass, a sense of self that isn't dependent on external validation. It's about having what I call silent confidence. It's not loud or flashy. It's a quiet, unshakable belief in who you are and what you stand for. So how do you build this? It starts with purpose. What gets you out of bed in the morning? I'm not just talking about your job. I'm talking about your mission. It could be building a business, mastering a martial art, creating music, or even becoming the best damn father you can be. A man with a purpose is a force of nature. His energy is directed, focused, and powerful. He doesn't have time to worry about every little thing someone thinks of him, because he is busy building his empire. Whatever that empire may be, his life has meaning beyond chasing affection. And that, my friend, is incredibly attractive. It creates a gravitational pull. People, not just women, want to be around someone who is so deeply engaged with their own life. Next, let's talk about skills. What are you good at? What do you want to be good at? Instead of spending hours trying to figure out what she likes, spend the time getting better at something you're passionate about. Learn to play the guitar, get good at cooking, become a skilled public speaker, or master a new language. Competence breeds confidence. When you know you're good at something, you don't need anyone to tell you. You just know. This isn't about showing off your skills to impress her. It's about the self-respect you gain from the discipline and dedication it takes to become proficient. The confidence that comes from knowing you can handle things, that you are capable, is something that radiates from you without you having to say a word. This leads directly to self-respect. You need to set your own standards and live by them, unapologetically. This means knowing your values and not compromising them for anyone. It means having boundaries. It means being able to say no. If something doesn't align with who you are or where you're going, you walk away. A man who respects himself doesn't tolerate disrespect from others. He doesn't beg for attention or chase after someone who is clearly not interested. He values his own time and energy too much for that. This isn't about being a jerk. It's about honoring yourself. When a woman sees that you have a backbone and that you respect yourself enough to walk away from a bad situation, she will respect you too. Self-respect is the foundation upon which all healthy relationships are built. So, let's put it all together. Imagine a man who wakes up every day driven by his purpose. He spends his time honing his skills, not for applause, but for the sheer satisfaction of mastery. He moves through the world with a quiet confidence, knowing his worth isn't up for debate. He has his own standards, and he lives by them. He doesn't need to brag or show off because his actions speak for themselves. His life is full, engaging, and meaningful on its own. Now, when this man interacts with a woman, he isn't trying to get something from her. He's not seeking validation. He's simply sharing his already awesome life. He's present, he's genuine, and he's grounded. His energy is calm and centered. This is the kind of man women are naturally drawn to. Why? Because his happiness doesn't depend on her. He's not a project to be fixed or an empty cup to be filled. He is a whole person, living a life that he's proud of. He is impressive because he's not trying to be, he's just being himself. A man who has taken the time to impress the one person who truly matters, himself. The beautiful irony is that when you stop needing her approval, you're far more likely to get it. Your focus shifts from how can I make her like me to do I even like her? Does she fit into the amazing life I'm already building? This change in perspective puts you in the driver's seat. You're no longer auditioning for a role in her life. You're casting for a role in yours. So, I challenge you, for the next 30 days, forget about impressing anyone else. Pour all that energy back into yourself. Find your purpose. Even if it's just a small one to start, pick a skill and work on it every single day. Define your non-negotiables and start respecting your own boundaries. Build a life that you are genuinely proud to live. Impress yourself, I promise you. When you do that, the world will take notice. The right people, including the right women, will gravitate toward your light without you even having to try. You'll become a magnet for the things you want, not because you're chasing them, but because you've become the kind of man who deserves them. Thanks for watching. If this message resonated with you, hit the like button and subscribe for more content on building a life of purpose and confidence. Let me know in the comments what you're going to do to start impressing yourself today. See you in the next one.